I'll be reacting to Love All Play episode 2. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting off my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man. And it's already nice seeing the tension our boy's going to be building up against Yusa. Especially considering the fact that these two are going to be facing each other according to that flash forward. Damn. And then the way he says it too, as if like everyone's a buck to him. That's some pretty hardcore as fuck shit right there. But in saying that though, it does make the atmosphere in the series a little bit more tense though, because if you also didn't have that douchey vibe, then there wouldn't be as much gravity or intensity to the episode. Well, at least to the first few bits in the series. So it works. And in saying that, the opening does make it seem like Yuasa's in a complete dick either. I mean, it wouldn't necessarily surprise me if after, I don't think Yuasa's going to stop being a douche in this episode, but it wouldn't necessarily. I love how you can even see how supportive our boy's sister is, too, with the way she's waving in the opening. That's pretty damn fucking cute. And I love supportive characters like that in anime. But my guess is Yuasa is going to probably lining up around 5 episodes, 5 or 6. Because usually characters like his do line up eventually. They don't say an absolute douche edgelord mode every episode. Thing is, a lot of pro athletes and a lot of high tier athletes, not I'm saying all of them do, well, probably because a lot of people are different when they practice. At least that's why Yuasa's probably like that. Aww. Koki. I like that name. Hell, he kind of looks. His demeanor is similar to Koki from Tokyo 24th, when it comes to at least a sense of gravity on his face. When by sense of gravity, it looks like a guy that takes things seriously when they need to be taken seriously. Oh. And you know, he's got a point, because if you don't have your mind and body, well, especially your body warmed up properly, you're going to have a lot of cramps, and it's going to negatively affect your joints when it comes to partake in any physical endeavor. Damn. I even like the detail too in the footwork and how the characters are swaying as doing exercise, because in a lot of anime nowadays, a good portion of them are so lazily produced they can't even have characters sweat and never really do a lot of physical activity. So already the visuals are a positive side in the episode. I swear, I always love when you see kitties just overtake the frame. It just brings a refreshing smile to my face. Ooh. You know, I always enjoy seeing characters practice the fundamentals. Oh, I'm assuming they're not going to be able to hold the jock strap of Yusa figuratively, at least not yet, anyway. Although, knowing the type of now, considering the type of person that Yusa is, he's probably only going to want to do one demonstration. Considering when they first introduced Yusa, he seemed like the whole serious business, don't fuck around type of dude. You can definitely tell the production budget for the series ain't exactly the highest. Whoa, okay, but the music's fucking intense. Wow. God, man, this run, the OST does sound pretty damn cool, though. I mean, I can't really expect anything less. Yep, I had a feeling it was going to be the douchey kind. Well, because he's achieved a lot. That's probably why he's got a shitty attitude. I really do. Oh, man, it'd be fantastic to see Yusa humbled soon, though. That'd be fucking beautiful. But I actually don't dislike him as a character right now, though. Because in a relevant way, it shows you how much he does love the sport and taking this shit way too seriously. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with taking a sport seriously, but there's taking it seriously to a fault. And there are people in real life like that. I mean, it ain't not half bad, although Yosa's probably going to say this guy's not that great. But he had a good showing for himself. He was able to at least knock down a good portion of them. So Kogi didn't have a good showing for himself, to his credit. Kind of like this, like how Roboy is detailed oriented, because for him to be able to already tell the difference between the twins shows you that he's probably going to be really damn good at badminton. Because he's probably going to be able to like grasp details like an opponent's subtle movements or their body language or even the habits they do when they're about to swing their racket or things of that nature. So that's already a good sign. Huh. And into that, I think this guy's probably going to knock down Zero for being too cocky. Yeah, usually when someone's that heated, oh, yeah. When someone's that heated, the end result isn't good. I mean, that's enough. He got too cocky. I fucking knew it. Like, when you start watching as much sports MMA as I do, you can sort of sometimes predict something right before it's about to happen. Still a sweet scene, though, despite it being predictable. He's still alive. The dude's still alive. But I dig this, though. It has a nice layer over the topness that fucking works. And plus, I'd probably make the same joke after utterly failing, too. Thankfully, though, Mr. Zima's problems are different from the others. His problem is a lack of experience. So. Ah, he was so damn close. I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna only hit one though, or not even one. That'd be crazy if he wasn't able to hit one. It's not gonna fall though. Yeah, because it is. There didn't seem to be that much force into his swing that time. The animation again feels stiff. It definitely doesn't look close to episode 1 visually. Because you can even tell they skipped a few key frames, like when he's moving. Instead of it feeling like a jelly, instead of it feeling like it moves like jelly, it feels like molasses slowly flowing from like a bottle. Not say to the dark levels of the middle episodes of Tribe 9, but in the middle. Exactly. It's actually not so bad. Yeah, because he was able to learn that much in a small amount of time. Oh, that's actually really sweet in a way. I love that ambition. Whoa. Yo, I just love how he instantly invades like the personal space. I get what he means though. Probably the amount of effort that Michishima puts in when he plays badminton, even though he doesn't get to play it a lot. He probably loves that about him. Okay, one of the twins looks like his arm was fucking broken with the way he's posing. Well, it's to be expected, and I'm guessing if some of them were going to college, it'd be even more intense than that. Wait, that was light? I like how everyone looks mind fucked. Even the serious looking guy has the face of like, what the fuck? Shit, I wouldn't mind learning more about this boy too. I mean, the dude looks kind of cool. Oh, whoa. That's actually kind of fucking impressive. Well, gotta say, that was some smart ass recruiting. Oh, what? The dude's got talent, though. He'd be like, if he were to join, he'd instantly be like the second most talented person in the group. At least so far, anyway. I like this. Trying to rile up any potential of competitive nature that Matsuda has within his body there. Shit, I'd probably do the same thing. mean, hey, that was a good attempt, though. I mean, the thing is, though, Mato seems like the guy that takes it seriously, though. But he said way more than just that, though. And I love how they fucking tease the hell out of Sakaki. Oh man, that shows. I just the type of answer. Oh man, I fucking like Sakaki though. And his over the topness. And you know what's weird to make all the sports leads likable because usually it's just the main characters this early that are lovable. But I like they make the side ones pretty dang charming too, though, in a way. Our main boy kind of sounds like Tanjiro from Demon Slayer now that I think about it. Kinda. I might have to look up the voice cast. And it makes sense too because obviously athletes, especially the ones with a lot of attention, do have to play the media. So it makes sense how they would act differently in practice and also in person. It actually feels realistic, if you ask me. Yes, I fucking like Rika, so I'm actually kind of hyped for this. It's exactly what she means. And I love how she says that with absolute faith, too. What a fucking sweetheart. Aww. Okay, now he has to definitely live up to his sister's expectations now. He has to. Because when you have someone with those type of expectations in you, you don't want to let them down. Especially if it's a sibling that has those type of high expectations on you. I like this. It shows you how much Masuda likes the support in him willing to come back. I kind of like the warm camaraderie he's building with our boys here. Yo, I thought for a second that was my phone. Damn. Aw, those stickers are fucking cute. Hell yeah. I just hope they give him real focus though, because usually in these type of animes, when you have like this really powerful friendship, they only really focus on one character most of the time. But you know what? Change happens eventually, though. Hopefully, they can all rise up in the bodyminton world eventually. Oh yeah, thankfully our boy is definitely. I mean, at least I would assume. But then it looks like he's playing singles though, in the flash forward. My guess is maybe he's going to try to play for doubles, but then they'll see he has more potential in the singles category. I think that's what's probably going to happen. That's right. I love them bromance vibes going on. And honestly, our boys' friends, they all seem like people you'd want to chill with, just off a personality standpoint. I don't even think he has to say that twice. He's got to give himself more credit, though. He probably has more than just Bonnie Minton, though. Aww. I gotta admit, this is like kind of a sweet scene. And it has a little bit more importance considering they emphasized how much his friends do care about him in the previous episode. So that's what makes the scene all the sweeter. And you know what I like? I like just the visual symbolism where you seeing him go upstairs and his friends are going the other path. Also, there's a great way of showing off symbolically they're also taking different paths in life. I like that little detail there. Okay, you can definitely tell this thing had a better animator than usual because with the way the hair is moving looks so damn good. All right, fine episode. If I had to rate this one on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10 for average. I mean, I dug it. Were there downsides in this episode? Yes, but they all had to do with visuals, not the script. So, but before I start off, as to like what I liked about this episode, I'll just start with the negative real quick. Yeah, but it's the only downside. There was a larger than I would have liked usage of stills in this episode or animation that looked incomplete because I've seen slow-mo animation. A lot of other animes look way more smoother than this. So yeah, those were the downsides, but they were just minor though. Everything else was pretty good. I mean, for the most part, I did like the fact that in this episode there was a good amount of plot progression to its credit. I like the fact that when it comes to this episode, we do get to, at the very least, see the fact that our boy finally got into the team after all the tough practices that he did. So when he got in, it felt earned. I like how it shows you the bond he's got with the other boys too, and the club off of that already. And also, the episode has some nice bits of comedy here and there. All right, now it's back. Peavy looks pretty nice, actually. I thought the series can juggle all these different characters, though. Peavy music sounds pretty dang inspirational, though. Yo, Malta looks like he's about to fucking die with that stretch. And also, another positive, too, about the episode was it even had some emotional moments, like when we saw the amount of faith that his sister has in him. So that's an extra positive, if you ask me, because it's making even like the background characters a bit more engaging, if you ask me. That's why overall, I thought the episodes had much more positives going for it. Aside from that, the other thing that I actually did enjoy about this episode too is just the various character moments. I do like the fact that you get to see him talk with his friends for a little bit, how they have that moment after they all are graduating from their current school. That was a nice touch. And I do like the fact that this episode also has the bit where you have some of these boys bust each other's chops. It makes it feel more realistic because yeah, when it comes to boys, boys be boys, and shit like teasing does happen. Like that bit where they were like getting on Matsuda for having a fucking girly looking sticker was kind of funny. And I like our boy's sister a lot too because it was cute just seeing not just the amount of faith she's got, but also her liveliness in the episode, even though she had a small amount of screen time. And even though, yes, Yuasa is a prick, I think him being a prick works for this series because it's going to have something for a boy to strive to compete against. At least that's what I think, anyway. So I even like how this episode's even building up a potential rivalry. And I say rivalry because, again, the flash forward does make it seem like a boy is going to probably end up competing in singles and not doubles overall for his badminton school career anyway. And aside from that, I gotta say, the artwork was at the very least consistent, so I'll give it credit for that. And also, the voice acting for this episode is really darn great. Not the overall taking these factors in consideration. If I were to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Nothing that makes me go, oh man, this is so exciting, but nothing that makes me go, oh man, this episode's dog shit. Like, the episode was balanced pretty nicely, and there were things I appreciated. I just hope the next episode brings a lot more interesting things to the table. And I think just a higher animation quality would improve things immensely. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my vid and have a fantastic day, y'all. Bye-bye.